Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to Rimworld, where we continue the tale of our now 10 colonists, their 2 muffalo, their 3, but still soon hopefully to be 4 camels, and of course Michael the dog. And last time out there were 2 key events, I would say, in our Rimworld tale. So number 1 was that Redwin has joined us. So Redwin here becomes our 10th colonist, which is very, very exciting. He is only the 2nd male colonist we've got. So we've got 8 ladies and 2 men's, and that's absolutely fine. He's going to fit in quite nicely. He's okay around this place. He is a glitter world empath, which sounds very, very exciting. Where is it? Bio. So if we look in here, so he was a wreckage explorer in his childhood, and now has become a glitter world empath. So he can't be nasty to people, but he is very, very sociable, and he's very good with animals. I assume maybe if he's an empath, maybe he can talk to the animals with the power of his mind. I do not know, but whatever the case, so he's joined, which is good. He was being chased. So normally we ignore those little radio signals. So he came in, obviously shouting for help over radio, going, "Help, I'm being chased by some terrible people. Can you please assist?" And normally I just sort of dismiss them because we're too busy doing something else, like, I don't know, building a table or something. So we normally go, "I'm really sorry, but I'm looking at some instructions of how to build a table. I'm terribly confused. I'm afraid you're just going to have to keep running for your life. Sorry, bye." But for some reason, we took pity on Redwin, and he ran in. We dealt with those raiders, I suppose, the people that were chasing him. So they all got dealt with in the trap corridor, which still is not fully recovered. There are still lots of traps that need to be repaired, and they're all wooden traps. And yeah, we are quite low on wood, so we need to sort that out. And then we had a good old classic raid where I think it was the vampire folks, I think it was the horrible vampire people. They tried to come in, but rather than just doing the ordinary thing, the thing that I was expecting them to do, which was go through the trap corridor, no, they just came through the walls. They just thought, do you know what? I think if we go through that trap corridor, we're going to get cut to pieces by a load of traps. Let's just break the walls down and go that way, which is precisely what they did. So they came through the walls. We split up our people into little groups and we dealt with it that way. And I think we did okay. We took the most damage from a boom rat, an angry boom rat that had got it in for Beryl, came down here, got through one of the holes in the wall and was attacking Beryl. We had to take out the boom rat, but obviously when you shoot a boom rat, they go boom. So Beryl took some damage. So we had all sorts of raids and stuff going on, and the person that took the most damage was Beryl, and it wasn't from guns or knives or anything, it was from a boom rat. So there we go, how very Rimworld. I think someone put in the comments that would be a very Rimworldy thing to happen. So now I hope that Rimworld is going to give us a little bit of respite, just a little bit, maybe just, a tiny, tiny few days, just to try and get some stuff done. So as ever, I've got my little list of things that I need to get done that people have suggested in the comments on the previous part. Number 1 is this one down here, and I always forget this. So Redwin the empath needs to have these things set up. So no raw stuff, please, and you can have lovely tea and beer. I always forget that. I tend to forget this very, very much all the time. So yes, now that's sorted. Thank you very much for reminding me. That's very, very good. And then we've got all sorts of other little bits and bobs that we need to do. So the first thing really that we want to do, we want to try and get all this stuff sorted. So we want to make people go and cut down some trees so we can get the trap corridor in, which is very, very good. And what we want to do is we want people to cut down these trees that are around our wind turbines, because the wind turbines are not working properly because they're blocked by trees. And that has affected our power. So currently we're reliant on the solar power and the lovely, beautiful geothermal generator, which is marvellous. And that's okay in the day, but then at night, obviously this doesn't work. These things would work at night, but they've got loads and loads of things around them. They've got all sorts of trees growing around them. So I'd like to cut those down if possible. So I think, Croc's not too bad at cutting things down. You're hauling granite chunks. Do you know what, Croc? Your life priorities are going to change. Let's go to here and let's cut down some of these trees. So I want to get all these trees done, chop down. They can be turned into wood. They can then sort the trap corridor stuff out. Oh, also, actually, Wee Hours is coming up this way. What are you doing, Wee Hours? You're going to go and repair a wall. Do you know what? Do that in a moment. We also want to go and grab this as well. So let's take Wake Up. Oh, hang on. Can't configure. We've not got a spot to take this stuff. So there's some drugs just here. There's some Wake Up drugs. Right, hang on. Let's go and just configure a spot where they could go. I mean, where do the other drug things go? Just in here? Yeah, there. They're just down there. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so let's configure this then. So let's say you are allowed manufacture drugs, and that is Wake Up. And you know what? Let's put all the other drug type things in there as go juice and ambrosia and all that kind of stuff. Flake. I don't know what that is. That's the thing you put on the top of your ice creams. Yeah, so we'll put those things in. Luciferum. We'll put that in if we ever find any. The tea can go into the normal thing. A smoke leaf joint can go in there as well. And yeah, okay. Right, so we've got all those things. So now hopefully we hours now should be able to go and haul that. Yeah, so haul that. Now I don't intend to use that, but we could always sell it. Someone could come by and we could sell it, which would be very, very good indeed. So yeah, if you drop that stuff off, yes, into there. Marvellous. Okay, so that's getting a thing done. Yeah, we could do with... Oh, Redwin has picked up. You're hauling a club, Redwin. Well done. But for now, can you do... Oh, no, you don't do tree cutting. Wee Hours, you can do tree cutting. You love cutting down trees, Wee Hours. It's your favourite thing in the world. Okay, so yeah, you just want to get these trees out of the way. And yeah, that is doing something. Look, that seems to be... There's one oak tree down here that's in the way a little bit. Hull, do you chop trees? Yes, absolutely. Hull, you can now chop trees, as though your life depends on it. I'd rather you didn't go and haul that stuff, though, if I'm honest. Okay. Right, Hull, put that stuff back in here. You're going to haul some berries? No, you are not. You're going to continue to cut down many, many trees. Yeah, you can... In fact, you know what? You can do all of these trees, Hull. That's your new job. It is your life now. You are a lumberjack and you are okay. So let's get all those trees done, out the way. That means that these things will start working properly. Yeah, look, that one is now absolutely back on form. That is brilliant. So hopefully the batteries will fill up a little bit as well. Oh, we had some visitors, didn't we? Of course we did. We had some visitors just sort of pootling about. Beryl, I think, is okay. Blood loss minor. Oh, blood loss is gone. Yay! So it's just scratches and scrapes and things. They will go away soon enough. Hopefully, yeah, you probably need to be tended. I imagine Wee Hours is going to run over in a moment or two, but that's fine. And now look, they are getting these things ready as well. They're getting the trap corridor kind of repaired. Who's having a minor break risk? Beryl. Ah, okay, yes, indeed. Now, Redwin is quite good at talking to people. Can you go and talk to them? No. I thought that might have been a thing. I swear they've gone in and had a chat before. Okay, never mind. Oh, and look, all the power's going out again. Because is there no wind at all? It's just very, very still, evidently, out there. Yeah, we need to get more power during the day. Now, hopefully tomorrow, this will be fine. This thing will kick in quite nicely. There'll be 3 of those, topping the batteries up quite nicely. I wouldn't mind getting another battery in just in case. How much is a battery? How many bits? 70 steel and 2 components. We only have 11 components as it is. We also don't have that much steel by the look of it. 22 steel. Yeah, we need to go and find some more steel. There's some up here. Hopefully somebody can go and mine that at some point. And yeah, this thing here is components as well. Now, that might be quite useful. Now, it's been suggested I should go up here. I should stand one of our people up here and see if anything happens, because there might be some sort of terrifying monsters in here. If there are terrifying monsters, I don't really want to dig in there unprepared, so we'll have to have a little check to see if there are some scary monsters. Right, how's it looking? Yeah, this is bad, because the hydroponics basins are not powered, and that's just generally a terrible thing. Okay, fine. Right, so we need to get the power sorted. That's kind of a big thing that we need to do. If Rimworld lets us, if it doesn't chuck all sorts of... I'm still waiting for a monster to come out of there and attack us. If not a kraken, then maybe just like a giant fish or a huge whale or something. I don't know. So yeah, right. Now, what's next on the list? Now, a few people have said, oh, you can do something in here. You could put some more growing things in this room. You could fill these sort of spaces up. And yes, I could. But as soon as these are done... As soon as these corn plants are done and we've got them out the ground, this room is being repurposed. I have a plan for this room. So yeah, we're not going to do too much with that room until that corn is out of the ground. But yeah, you're right, people in the comments. I could do that. I could fill that in with lovely things and grow some stuff. But I think by the time that these are done, nothing else will have had a time to grow. So yeah, it's 81% grown as it is. So yeah, I'm sure it'll all be fine. We'll leave that as it is. We'll come to that shortly. Okay, also, upon advice of people, I did take out potatoes from these hydroponics bays and said, you know what? Yeah, we'll go back to rice, because people said that rice is probably the better option. Maybe it grows quicker and you get more or something. I don't know, whatever the case. So we've put them back to rice. I think we do have a heel root pairing of them in there. That's absolutely fine. We'll keep a couple of heel root ones. That's all okay. Right, okay, so we do need to get these bedrooms sorted. So the plan is these rooms here are going to be for Ash and Kunik. Now, Kunik has a thing. Where is it? Kunik's bio. You're greedy. You need an impressive bedroom. So you don't need a bedroom to be better than anybody else. She just needs an impressive bedroom. That is all that she wants. However, Ash is jealous. So Ash has to have the best bedroom. So Kunik can just have a very good bedroom. Ash has to have one that's ever so slightly better. So we'll see what we can do when we start building things up here. We're going to sort of get stuff constructed in these rooms. Yeah, and for that, we do need some more wood. I mean, if we go and grab this wood, that would be marvellous indeed, because we don't have a lot of wood. And we want to build little side cabinet things and these things, wooden dressers and end tables and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, if we could do that. Also, if someone could come and clean up the hospital wing. This is awful. Let's hope we don't have some sort of health inspector come around, because they are not going to give us a very favourable review. There's blood over here, there's muck and dirt and dust and all sorts. So, yeah, we could do with giving that a little bit of a clean as well, I think. And Wee Hours is repairing bits of the trap corridor, which is marvellous. And I did see Kunik wandering off in the early hours, but there we go. So Kunik has wandered off to do a little bit of hunting. We must have said that we want to go and hunt this thing absolutely ages ago, and Kunik has found a good time to do that. Of course, we need to sort out Kunik's legs at some point, because Kunik is hobbling around on 2 peg legs. We can make prosthetic legs, so maybe we need to have a little look at that at some point. And the first thing I want to do, though, is around here. Is around the wind turbines. So a few people have said, what you could do is to stop the trees growing in the wind turbine area, so this area here, we can either, like covering concrete, which is fine. Sir Bob has given birth. Hang on there, boring floor plan thing that we're going to do for wind turbines. This is way more exciting. Oh, it's another little baby camel. Oh, this is marvellous news. Well done, Sir Bob. Right, how are you? Is everything okay? You've got a bad back. Okay, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's not fine. It's not very nice, but you've not got any other lasting problems. Okay, yeah, you're just a little bit sort of weakened and stuff by your bad back. But okay. But other than that, everything is fine. And how are you? Are you all okay? No conditions. You need a bit of food, but that's fine. There's your mum just there. She'll help you out with that in the short term. Okay. Right, now this is very good, because we've got now another camel, which is marvellous. We've got quite a lot of food going on. So this is all hay grass, which is fine. So we've got all this nice hay grass. Now what we do need to do is, so we have ourselves Sibob the mum. We've got Brisley the dad. We did have Damien the son, but Damien unfortunately got eaten and then turned into delicious burgers. So then we've got Poison Stinger, who is age 1, a juvenile female dromedary. Who is this? Another female dromedary, but this one needs a name, because we can't just have you called dromedary calf number 1, because that is rubbish. So let's go and see who is next in line to have a name put into Rimworld. Okay, so I've had a look, and I don't think there's a list anymore. I think we came to the end of the list of people that had put their names forward to be part of the Rimworld run. So what I've done is, I've gone to the Discord, and I've gone to the Rimworld shelf, and I've had a look through there, and just seen who might want to possibly feature in this Rimworld run. So, everybody, say hello, and welcome to the world to Chunky Loki. There we go. So, Chunky Loki, I mean, you might watch this now, you might not, I don't know, but you are part of our Rimworld run. There you go. Look, oh, that's marvellous. We've got 4 camels. That has been a long time coming, that has. We've been waiting ages for you to be born, Chunky Loki. So there you go. Welcome. Right, now what were we doing? That was it. Yes, we were looking over here. So a few people have said, given ideas of how to actually sort this area out around the wind turbines, because we don't want trees to keep growing in them because it affects their power provision. So what we're going to do is we can either put a load of concrete down, but that's quite a big area to concrete over. And concrete, I went to have a look, costs 1 steel. And that's quite a big area. If we wanted to concrete that, that's going to be 320 steel. That's quite a lot. So the other option is to actually zone this out as a growing zone. So go to a growing zone. So if we do that, okay, so it goes up to, it's sort of diagonal to that area there, and then to the edge of the solar panel, and then up a bit from the existing growing area. So I'm going to try and remember that. Maybe that'll stay. Yes, marvellous. Okay, so we go like that, make this whole bit a growing zone. So I think to about there. That should suffice to cover that one as well, does it? No, it needs to be a tiny bit bigger. It needs to be notched over one. Hang on a minute. Expand the zone. So make it like that. There we go. Marvellous. Does that count as one zone? Oh, it's 2 zones. Oh, that's a little bit fiddly, isn't it? Oh, that's just a bit boring. Okay, right. What we'll do is then, let's expand the zone down. There we go. There we go. It's now all one zone, is it now? Can we just expand it onto there? No, okay, this has all gone a little bit strange. Hang on, right, now, go to that one. Now expand that zone and expand it out to just there. Oh, now there's a bit there. Oh, hang on, right, no, right, now, this time, 37th time lucky. There we go, marvellous. So, and you know what, for the sake of completeness, let's just do that side as well. So this whole bit here now is a growing zone. In here, we will put hay grass, which is marvellous. Then over here, we will say, don't sow. So don't sow that. So once that hay grass has gone, the hay grass growing area will now be over here. I mean, that's a huge space, but they will sow that, which is good. And that means, oh, hang on, there's a tree up there. There's a tree that we didn't spot. Chop that down. Somebody come and chop this down immediately. But once that tree is done and they start sowing that with seeds and turning it into a growing area, there's less chance that trees are going to pop up and grow there, which means that should be relatively clear for our wind turbines. However, there is a thing. I don't want there to be a tree growing there. It's affecting our power. We're not very good. We're not very good at generating power at the moment. Right. Wee hours. Are you going over to finish this stuff? That's fine. You can do that. Yes. Right. Wee hours. Hang on. Go and do this first. Chop that down, would you? Go and chop that down. Right. Marvellous. That's that done. Okay. So we've got that sorted. That is another thing that we needed to do. Somebody has pointed out. Now I was looking last time saying, I need to build a beacon. I will need to build a beacon in here. And a few people have said there is a beacon. It's sort of hiding behind a bit of leather. So yeah, the leather is on top of this orbital trade beacon. So we need to switch that thing on. So let's actually switch that on. And that means we might get passing trade from ships, which could be quite useful. So ships might come by, ask if they would like a trade, and that will be very good because then we can get rid of some of this stuff. And we've finished researching gas operation. So we can craft high-powered guns. Okay, right, now let's get some research done. Let's not forget, like I did last time. So what do we want to get now? What do we want to have? I mean, IEDs sound like kind of a fun thing. Because we could put some outside the base, and if people do come in to invade, then they might stand on them. But the only thing is, the outside of our base is quite big. It's quite a big area. And yeah, they're not the likelihood of them standing on one of them is quite small, I would have thought. A watermill generator, we've not got a river, so that's going to be no use. Biofuel, not bothered. Not so fussed about biofuel. Fire foam, I always sort of do think might be quite a good thing to have. It's only 600 to research, so that might be quite a good thing to get hold of. Or we could start going down these fancy things down here. Now, yeah, the vitals monitor could be a useful thing. That could be a very useful thing. But I think people are going to yell at me and say, get fabrication. Because that means you can put a fabrication bench, which means that we can make our own components. And I think people are going to say that's quite a key thing. What does advanced fabrication do? Advanced components. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So it's 4,000 research points. It's going to take quite a long time for us to get that, but I think we do that. Although, what is an autocannon turret? Produce the heavy, long-ranged autocannon turret? That sounds brilliant. I want one of those. What's a moisture pump do? Construct moisture pumps, which very slowly normalise the moisture in the ground around them. They can turn wet ground dry and convert soft sand into normal sand. Oh, well, there you go. That's a thing. Yeah, I hadn't really considered that was even a thing we need to think about, but there we go. I mean, TVs are quite appealing. Greater enjoyment. We could get a TV, but that's going to require components. We only have 11, so I think if we could start making our own components, that's probably going to be the better thing to do. But then there's precision rifling. We can make assault rifles and sniper rifles. But again, that's probably going to require components. So let's get fabrication. Let's get that in. Yes, we will start that fairly lengthy research task. I assume Cunic just does not bother. Cunic just doesn't do that. Ash, do you clean? Are you allowed to clean? You never do cleaning. Okay, fine. Don't do any cleaning then. We could do with somebody doing some cleaning. Kathy, can you clean the hospital, please? It'd be great if you could clean the hospital, because the hospital is a bit of a dive at the moment. There we go. That's much better. Cleanliness 0.6. It's sterile. That is marvellous. Cunic is on the research already, which is great. Bit of dirt in there as well. Little bit of dirt in there. That's not very nice. But okay, fine. Hang on, is Cunic... Can we see Cunic's breath? Or is that some sort of aspect of the research that's going on? What is that? It looks like that might be Cunic's breath. It's 21 degrees in that room, Cunic. 21 degrees. That's not a room where you're going to be cold. I don't really know why why we can do that. Okay, that's fine. Do you know what? I'm just going to ignore that and pretend that I didn't see that because everything's fine. One thing that we are going to look at right now is making use of this room just here. So this room just here was built at the same time as this one, and I thought, somewhat naively, that we could get all the hydroponics bays in here and fill them up with lovely food, and then we could do the same over here, and it would be really easy. But of course, it's not that easy to build a hydroponics base and thing, because they require 100 steel and at least one component, maybe two, I'm not entirely sure, but whatever, they require a fair amount of resources, and we've not even got this one half done. So let alone getting this one complete as well. So it's going to be a little while until we can use this room. It does have one of the grow lamps in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch that grow lamp back on. And I've outlined this as a growing zone. Now, what's the soil like over here? It's okay soil. It's all right soil. It's fertile soil for 100%. This bit down here is not particularly great, but you know what? We'll cope with that. So some of it's fertile, some of it's not particularly great, but it'll do. It'll do. What we're going to do in here, we're going to have a bit of a long-term plan, and we are going to try and grow some devil strand, because that makes a very hardy material that you can then make very, very hardy clothes out of. So it can offer cold resistance or heat resistance or whatever. So I think that's what we'll do for there. So growing zone 12 can be the devil strand room. Oh, it's like a sort of a mushroomy thing. Oh, I'd pictured it as a red, strandy looking, like grass. Because strands, like strands of hair or whatever. But no, it's like a sort of mushroomy looking thing. Okay, so we'll put that in there. And that at least makes use of that room. Because otherwise that room's just sitting there not doing anything. I still realise we need to get on with those. We need wood. We need some wood. I think we've repaired most of the traps. Yeah, we need people to go and cut down some more trees. How's our little sort of forestry area doing? 82%. Right, let's just see if there's any trees that we can cut down. There must be some trees that we can cut down. So chop wood. Any of those available? Yeah, there's a couple of trees. Yeah, I'll have those ones, thank you. Oh, there's loads down here. Oh, there's loads of trees. Right, okay. Everybody who's not doing anything important, can we go and chop down some trees, please? That'll be marvellous. Oh, you're all eating. That's sort of important. That's fine. I'll let you eat. Lots of food coming in from this rice field just here. That is very, very good. And of course, they're not re-sowing these. So once that's done, once these plants are done here and they have grown and they've been harvested, this can then be deleted. And I think that's the same for most of those things out here, isn't it? Most of the things here. We're going to keep keep this one here. So keep the heel root. That's absolutely fine. But I think all the others are going, aren't they? Yeah, we did this last time. So a lot of these fields are going because we just don't need them because we can do stuff up here. And Beryl is back on her feet, which is marvellous because it's always good to have an extra pair of hands to run around and do some stuff. So yeah, right, we need to get those trees done. We need to get those cut down because I want to get doors in here. How are we looking for flooring as well? What have we got a lot of? Limestone blocks. We've got a few limestone blocks. So we could get the limestone blocks in here for the floor. I think that's what we might do. Yeah, let's get that done as well. Let's give them some more stuff to do. just keep bossing them around. Let's do more stuff. So limestone tiles into there. So we've got enough for that. Yeah, and in the door. And one just there. And one there. Okay, lovely. Yes, they can come and do that. That's very good news. Yeah, there we go. Look, you're already on it. You're not so hot on cutting down the trees, but you're building floors. Do you know, I think when these fields are done, when they've not got these great big amounts of crops to actually harvest, I think we will see an increase in production really around the place because they are spending a lot of time on these fields. And yeah, a lot of people did point this out in the comments. They said there's a lot of outside fields going on. They're going to take a lot of time sowing these and harvesting them and stuff. And that is proving to be the case. So yeah, when these are done, hopefully we can get these done. How near are those? Oh, they're 100% complete. So they're done. So this field will go away. That field will presumably go away soon enough. Yep, so there you go. So, 91% grown. That's nearly ready. Not entirely sure we're going to get this done. But yeah, at some point soon, hopefully, someone will come and cut down these trees. How are the bedrooms looking? Yeah, they're looking kind of half finished. And we need the doors in as well. And the doors are made of wood. How are the trap things over here? Why is Redwin sleeping outside? Redwin, do you not have a bed? Ah, no, you don't. That's your bed, Redwin, that doesn't exist yet. Oh dear. Maybe we need to focus on getting Redwin a bed, because he's sleeping. He's sleeping under the stars, and why not just sleep inside? It's -1 degrees. Go and sleep in a room next to a heater, at least, Redwin. What is wrong with you, man? Okay, fine. Well, there we go. He's going to sleep in there. That's all fine. We've got a couple of bits of hay grass left. Then once that's gone, we can get rid of this zone. So yeah, hopefully we can up production by just removing some of these very, very big, grand zones. And then, yeah, where's wee hours? Where is wee hours? Have we got any wood? Have we actually got any wood at all? No, we've got nothing. We have no wood in storage in any way, shape or form. And I bet they're going to take the wood and use it to build those traps. So, right, hang on a minute. Let's actually get this going. So, Croc, he's hauling simple meals. Croc, you're not going to sow an area anymore. You're going to cut down some trees. And you're going to cut down lots of trees because I want you to. So all these trees are going to be removed by your good hand, my good Croc, sir. So yep, you get on with doing that. That would be lovely. Oh, hang on. And you can do that one as well. Oh, and that was brilliant. Wee Hours ran in and completed this bed. Oh, there we go. I didn't even tell Wee Hours to do that. Croc chopped a tree down, and Wee Hours, pretty much the instant the tree had fallen, came in, swept up the wood, and built this bed. Okay, so now, Redwin, you have a bed. Hooray! You don't have to sleep outside in the cold anymore, even though in theory you could have slept inside. But never mind, it's all good. So yes, there you go, Redwin. You have a room. Do we have doors on these rooms up here? Yes, we do. Okay, it's looking very, very good indeed. We want to keep that room's light. We want to sort of keep these basic things in. We need to build some more stuff. So we need to build another dresser and another end table. So we want to get Wee Owls to start doing that. Redwin might want some better stuff in their room eventually. You're not one of the people that doesn't like that, are you? You're a misandrist. So you trust other men. Now that's quite fortunate that you distrust men and not women. So you don't like Croc, but other than that, that's fine. So, okay, so you get on with everyone else. That makes life a bit easier. So, yeah, let's get these rooms sorted first. So, let's go up. Oh, it'd be good if they could do the floors, actually, wouldn't it? Have we got enough bits for that? No. No, we haven't. We need we need more limestone. Right, hang on a minute. There must be limestone around somewhere. That looks like limestone. Oh, there's loads of it just here. Right, hang on. Can we grab all of that stuff and haul that, please? Everybody, we need more limestone. Oh, there's loads just here. Oh, there's loads around there. Yeah, go and grab all the limestone and turn it into useful blocks. Because we need these rooms done. It's going to drive me mad. I want to get these rooms done. And I want to get them done really, really soon. A caravan from the Red Mega Scarab Bargador is approaching. They're a bulk goods trader. They'll hang around the colony for a few days before leaving. You can attack them, but that will anger the faction. I don't need to attack them. So where are they? They're up there. So let's see what they are going to give us. So they are a bulk goods trader. Now we do have lots of lovely artwork. Oh, do you know what I haven't done? I haven't gone through and actually read the descriptions of the artwork. Okay, right, hang on. Let's have a little bit of a laugh. So, Mitsuya's ears. I mean, it's off to a promising start. This piece shows a lovely Kunik brutally incapacitating Yi-Yang Mitsuya Zhang in a cowardly, half-hearted way. Oh my goodness. Kunik looks pleased with the situation. The erotic style, oh my goodness, I say. The erotic style of the central scene clashes with the blocky depiction of the background. This depiction refers to the knock-in conscious of Mitsuya on the 12th of December 5501. Crikeys, okay. Detached Bandit. This piece shows a muffalo lying in bed while vomiting. A group of fly-ridden magpie corpses surround the area. Who made this? Mags, were you feeling alright when you did this? The dynamic structure of the image almost conflicts with its romantic style. A romantic vomiting buffalo and fly-ridden magpie corpses. Romance truly isn't dead. The scene takes place on the outskirts of a district. Okay, so Muffalo being stricken with the plague. I love the way it links to real events. That's quite nice. Pit. This sculpture shows a dromedary giving birth to a dromedary who is already trying to pull herself around. A thresher's watches from a distance. I don't know what that means. The scene takes place in the middle of a township. The work makes the viewer think of loss. The artwork tells a story of the dromedary giving birth to the dromedary on the 5th of September 5502. Well, that was about... That's the newborn one. Oh, that's exciting. And this one down here, it looks like a chicken on the top. Blank plain. This carving bears an image of Jova Levine, finally giving up under stress as others offer sympathy. She is tearing at her own clothes. The scene takes place in the middle of a district. The image somehow expresses both plenty and blood. What? The illustration refers to Joba giving up in despair. Okay, yeah, that happened quite a few times. Angry Circloid. This carving bears a representation of imps playing backgammon. 8 spiders appear off to one side. Okay, right you are. Red Beat. This carving bears an illustration of a mechanoid wearing a jockstrap rendered in silhouette. A mechanoid wearing a jockstrap? Okay, and these are these small. These are small, so they have less description. Yeah, okay, so that's that's small, but that's got a low description as well. Okay, so this one's called Croc's Loyalty. So this work bears an artwork of Philip Croc Abernathy chatting with Philip Croc Abernathy while beneficial. Hang on, what? That's him talking to himself. Is that what that means? This is Croc talking to himself. Okay, fine. The area is decorated with green and purple. A grasshopper stands in the background. This image refers to Croc relaxing with Croc at a party. What good company he keeps. Now this one here, this is very exciting because this is a jade sculpture. So these ones here are beauty of 50. That's very, very good. This jade sculpture, a beauty of 520, so more than 10 times the beauty of that sculpture made out of granite just there. So this is called a Cathy of Grey. On this carving is a depiction of Katharina Cathy Petterby assaulting Maggie Magstone while Mags taunts her. Mags is consumed with passionate rage. Oh my goodness. The subjects are in front of an ant for no real discernible reason. This representation tells the story of Cathy fighting Mags on the 11th of Jugas 5502. It's a massive jade sculpture of 2 people having a fight. Okay. Well, are they? I love those description things. The random generator thing that makes them is brilliant. I think they're very, very silly. So, right, let's move time on because they're a little bit far away. So they can get slightly nearer to us. Ooh, we'll absolutely allow that. Thank you very much. We'll have a bit of that. Okay, so yeah, they're down here. They're going to come this way. So we want to make sure that we've got somebody good to go and chat to them. Now, who is the best social? Oh, hang on a minute. How do you find where that is in here? It's not a thing here. Hang on. Do you know what? Let's just go here and do this. So, where are we? Bio. So we've got 11, 12. It might be the new one. It might be Redwin. Oh no, Redwin's only got 10. Yeah. So at the moment, it's looking like Cunic is our best option. So Cunic, you have none at all. Oh, hang on. Was I looking at the right thing? Social 12 for Cunic, yeah. Okay, so Hull, 1. So Croc has 12 as well, of course, yeah, sometimes Croc does go out. Or Ash. Now, Ash could go out, because Ash has a burning passion for this. So you learn a lot quicker. So it might be worth sending you out just to try and get that increased. Yeah, that might raise that up a little bit. Let's give that a go, shall we? So we might not get quite as good a deal, but it might help you in the long run. So Ash, pop over here and trade with that person, please. Let's see what they have. I've got no idea. What on earth are they? Are they chickens? Hang on, we'll allow that. Can we buy some hens? Oh, that would be the best thing. Can we buy little fences? I would love to have some hens. Oh, tell me we can buy hens from them. This is living the dream. Hang on, can we buy a fence? Is that a thing we can build? A structure? Can we build a little fence? Because I don't really want a massive wall, but I'd love to build a little sort of hen enclosure. Because I mean, none of these are going to eat the hens. We're not going to get the camels aren't going to eat the hens. I don't imagine the buffaloes are going to go and eat the hens. Maybe we could get some chickens. Okay, right, hang on. This is very exciting. I'm getting very, very giddy. Right, go and have a chat. Okay, yeah, they're selling some hens. That's very good. Or a pig. Not so bothered about a pig. They're selling pemmican, insect meat, elephant meat, elk meat, rhinoceros meat. Oh my goodness me. Some cloth have got, patch leather, elephant leather, herbal medicine. I'm not so bothered about. Wood. We could just buy a massive supply of wood. Although we do have 90 wood as it is. We could buy some wood. And they've got some clothes and stuff. They have a cloth cowboy hat. That's very exciting. A Megasloth wood war veil. They've not really got anything that I'm thinking that is the best thing that we could ever buy in the world. There's not really anything that's jumping out at me that's really exciting. Let's just go and revisit it quick. No, there's nothing that I really particularly want, and they're not interested in buying some of our old weapons that are poor quality and stuff. That's a bit of a shame, because it would have been quite nice to get rid of some of those. So I think what we might do is, just because I want some chickens, let's get ourselves some chickens. So we're going to owe them 175. Now the exciting thing is they have 1,033 silver, so we could get rid of quite a bit of our stuff and maybe bring that down. So we could get rid of maybe a couple of our sculptures here. Let's get rid of the normal ones. So have that one and have that one. So already they're giving us 23 silver, which is very useful. So right, what else can we do? That's normal. So we'll get rid of that one. Some of these are excellent. Let's get rid of that good one. So they're going to give us 324. And now I think what we might do is we might just go through like this here, look. A poor t-shirt. Yes, you can have our poor t-shirt. Thank you. So anything that's a little bit rubbish, we'll go and get rid of that as well. There we go. We're going to fleece him of every single bit of silver he has. So we're getting the chickens, which is marvellous. They're the only things that we're taking off of him, because we don't need any of this other stuff. There is a pig. We're going to leave the pig because the pig doesn't make anything. At least the chickens make eggs. They will lay some eggs for us to eat, which is nice. So yes, we'll get some chickens. That'll be nice. And then we're going to sell some of our sculptures. And then we're going to sell some of the rubbishy clothes. And then we're just going to get rid of some of these materials. We don't need pig skin. It's fine. We can always get some more. We've got loads of other skins of things. And we had quite a lot of plain leather and loads of camel hide. So we'll just get rid of big piles of this on this person. That frees up a little bit of storage space for us. But it means that we're going to get our hands on 1,033 silver, which is brilliant. And also some chickens, which is marvellous. So the chickens coming in right now? I think they are. Okay, this is very exciting. Now, the only thing is, animals, we've got hen 1, hen 2 and hen 3. Oh, this is great. Right, okay, you can all go to where the muffalo roam. Although, do we want them to have a slightly smaller area? Because I imagine they move a lot slower. I'm going to guess that they move a lot slower. Maybe the chickens need their own special area. Do you know what? It'll be fine. They can just hop about and peck at things. Although, that might mean that they lay eggs in a really distant place. We might not see them. Do you know what? Let's create a new zone. Let's make a new area. So expand. Oh no, hang on. We need to create a new zone. Not do that. Right, hang on a minute. I've forgotten how to make zones. Of course, we make it in here. So we're going to call it the Cluck Zone because why not? And that'll do. And then we'll say the 3 chickens can go into the Cluck Zone. And then we need to actually decide where the Cluck Zone is. So I think now we can do that. So expand the Cluck Zone. The Cluck Zone doesn't exist anywhere, I don't think. Nope, it's a completely non-existent place. So the chickens can just sort of live in this area up here. They can live there, and then they can expand that out to sort of there. That'll do. The chickens can live in this area and they can hop around and peck at things quite nicely. Do you know what? Let's expand it a bit down to there. There we go. So the chickens have got quite a big area as well, which is marvellous. Let's just make sure the chickens do come in. So yeah, the chickens are coming in. They're working on the floor, which is very good. Right, okay, we need somebody. Croc, you're hauling simple meals. No, you're not. You're going to haul our very important silver piles. So haul this silver, bring in the money, because these guys are very trusting. They could just take that and run. So yes, we will grab all the silver, please. So you can go and work on that. We're finally getting these rooms done. I'm a little bit nervous because all that Rimworld has done so far is send some traders our way. So I'm a little bit nervous that something horrendous is going to happen. We're going to have some sort of horrific incident going on. Why are all our lights flickering on and off? It's the daytime. Are we struggling to generate enough power in the day? That's a little bit worrying, isn't it? Yeah, okay, right, hang on a minute. Our power is not happy. Power output. Yeah, we're not storing very much, are we? That's not going to be good at night time. That's not going to be good at night time. Maybe this room, maybe it's that light. That needs 2,900. You know what? We're just going to turn this off. We're going to say, no, don't do this. Don't allow sewing. We'll come back and sort this out another time. And yeah, turn that off. Just turn that off for now. Somebody go and switch that off because it's draining power that we don't need it to be doing, really. And all the lights have gone off in here. So I'd rather... Oh, it's a psychic soothe. Oh, yes, this is marvellous. Oh, and it's the ladies as well. Every colonist of the female gender smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. We've seen this before, so it makes all the ladies a little bit happier, which is marvellous, given we have a colony of mostly ladies. That is excellent. Colonel, go and do that, would you? Go and tell you're not assigned to dealing with. Okay. Can somebody just go and switch the light off, please? Yeah, we seem to be having some quite serious power issues going on. So it's not even 8 o'clock at night and we've lost all the power already. So yeah, this is probably quite bad. So what I've done is I've sent Croc up here to go and do some mining of stuff because we've got steel up here in these walls. So we can go and get the steel out of those walls. That would be very, very helpful. A little snack. Right, bring it back. And what we can do is it's going to not help now. It's going to be no use now. But I think we need to put in an extra solar panel. I just think we need an extra solar panel in there just to help us out the tiniest little bit. And yeah, that should keep us afloat. That'll keep us afloat. Now, there is power in the batteries. That is good. That's going up. That is going up. That's very good. Now, it's probably because all the sun lamp things have been switched off because it's night time. So hopefully that will be enough to keep us going. Keep us get some power in the batteries. All the lights that need to be on are on, which is good. Everybody seems to have gone to bed except Ash. Ash is just doing a little bit of cooking. That's absolutely fine, Ash. 115 meals. That is brilliant. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Redwin has a bed. We've still not quite done all the floors up here. We've got one room almost sorted. Beryl doing some late night floor construction, as you do, Beryl. So yeah, maybe we can get these rooms done at long last. Hang on, there's some dead guy over the wall. Why are you dead, Mr. Man just here? There's some bloke who's dead. Lax the Weaver. I wonder if they attacked him. I wonder if he did something stupid. He's from the Red Mega Scarabagador, who were the traders that were here not too long ago. I wonder if he did something stupid and they attacked him. But yeah, his body's just sitting there. Well, we'd better sort that out. He's got a recurve bow. That could be quite useful. And some pemmican. Okay, so we've got some quite useful things. And what I've done is, as well, in these bedrooms, we've got the blueprint from the dresser from Ash's room. So we're going to move this dresser because that's good. And we've got wee hours to actually go and build that one. So that's quite useful. And then we've got that wooden end table. That can also be reinstalled up here. So let's just try and get these done. So we'll put that in the corner, like so. And then Cunix one is excellent. Okay, so we'll reinstall that just there. And then I think we might need to wait for that to get done first. We are going to need to actually get some lights. So build a copy of the light. Oh dear, this is going to be a drain on our power again, isn't it? Plus we need to get some electricity into those walls because that's not going to actually switch on, which requires more steel. Oh dearie me. Okay, fine. Right, build it across there and build a bit down there. That'll do. Right, okay. And how good is that one? That is excellent. Okay, so this is all looking pretty good. This is all looking good. You're going to chuck someone into the incinerator. That's fine. Do you know what? We can probably turn that off. Well, there's no bodies to set fire to. We'll turn the incinerator off. And that might save us a big chunk of power as well. That might be very, very useful indeed. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. But okay, fine. Never mind. It's done now. Okay, so a little alert thing has popped up. We shall come to that in a moment. However, in terms of these rooms, I think we might have actually got this nailed. So this room here is Cunix's bedroom. I've moved the double bed over. All the stuff in here is Cunix. That thing was in Cunix's room, the art sculpture thing. And this is somewhat impressive. Okay, now I think Cunix is happy with that. I think that's a good thing. Impressive bedroom. There you go. So you're okay with that. I slept in an impressive bedroom. It was great. Now this room here is only slightly impressive because it doesn't have a bed in it. But when we move Ash's bed into here, which is made of jade, we'll have ourselves an excellent end table and an excellent wooden dresser, which is better than the good wooden dresser and the good end table that Cunix got. There will be a bit of art just here. What we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of art from down here into there. So we're going to install a lovely bit of art into that room as well. So let's have that one. Which one was that? Mitsuya's ears. There you go. Let's install that up here as well. So we'll pop that maybe next to that chair. Pop it next to the chair and that can look all beautiful just there. So that'll be nice. When that bed is in play, I think that room will be then more impressive than Cunix's already quite impressive room. And then that means that Ash will be happy. Ash will not get the negative modifier for being grumpy. So that will sort that out. Okay, right. There's a raid, everybody. There is a raid. A group of pirates from the demon vampires have arrived nearby. I think they're over here. So there's only 5 of them. Mike, Drake, Veronica, Quan and Cody are coming in from this direction. And what I think we might do is I think we might stop for now and deal with that at the start of the next part. Oh, cliffhanger. Ooh, how exciting. I'm all right with this. I'm quite confident with this because there's only 5 of them. Now, we are going to have to rush over and get the trap corridor thing sorted. I think we'll be okay. I think we can get somebody over there quite quick because, yeah, I don't know if they're going to go through the corridor or just bash the walls down, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be able to muddle through and get this sorted from these guys. So, yeah, we'll have a little look at that next time out. I mean, we've got some of the stuff done that I wanted to get done. We kind of want to get these bedrooms sorted. There's a lot of room in those bedrooms, but that's fine. We can cope with that. We can absolutely cope with a lot of space. We'll put some more stuff in to make them more impressive or whatever. And then obviously we want to get this room down here sorted and this room here sorted with another bed and stuff because, you know, there's now spare rooms. New people might join. So we need to get those sorted. And then what I did want to do that I didn't get round to, I wanted to have ourselves little kind of defensive points around the place. So just little areas of sandbags where if somebody does break through this wall, we can line up our folks behind some sandbags, get ourselves some cover. So I was going to put a few over here, a few here, kind of a few down this way, and then, you know, maybe some here and some over here. Obviously not got to that point, and now we're being raided. So, yeah, we'll have to do that next time, I think. We may well have to sort that out next time, but I think that could be a useful thing to do. Although I think sandbags do require, weirdly enough, steel. I imagine you're building a steel frame around the sandbags to hold them in place. I don't really understand that. But there we go. So, yeah, there's a little bit for us to do next time in terms of defences. But obviously, yes, the primary thing will be to defend from these people invading. But, yeah, I think we'll be okay. There's only 5 of them. I think we'll be able to manage that. So, yes, we'll see how we get on next time out. Because, yeah, we're going to finish up for now. Leave it on a cliffhanger. How very exciting indeed. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I will see you next time. This fella here. He's slightly ruining the aesthetic of the room. Scared by Mother Nature. Damn you, foliage! I'm going to keep going, even though I have a pressing need to change my trousers. Fellas, did you see her close the door? Did you see? No? Pile of blood and an arm sticking out the toilet. Buy a bog brush.